and see if the doctor really wants you to stay on the medication, considering your blood pressure seems to be controlled now that you've added the supplements. I was going to give you the whole scoop about hypertension. Hypertension being part of the body's stress response. Hypertension is a way that the body shunts blood into the viscera, into the central part of the body and away from the extremities. But it doesn't sound like I need to do that. It sounds like you're doing a good job there, June. So continue the good work. And if I were you, I would wean myself off the medication, absolutely. Then you won't have to deal with the side effects associated with the medication. And keep in mind, you may be having side effects and not even know that you have side effects, but they may be simply increasing your rates of other horrible diseases as well as, unfortunately, an early demise. I'm not clear on why your WBC, I think you were saying, white blood cell count, was dropping, but that's most certainly not a good thing. And it may be associated with some of those medications. So I would absolutely, to answer your question, wean myself off those drugs and stay on the supplements and work with your doctor and, show, as I say, show your doctor the package insert so he can read those side effects for himself. Does that help you, my dear?
It does, and thank you very much.
Sure. God bless you, ma'am. Have a beautiful day. Thanks so much. Looks like supplements are helping out. I love that. That's awesome. Okay, let's move on to let's go to Tennessee and say hi to Stacy. What's going on, Stacy? How you doing?
I've been better, sir. How are you?
I'm all right. How can we help, ma'am?
I have been breaking out over the past 3 days with a rash that's covering my body. I actually have 2 rashes, and I have been on anticonvulsants for the last 24 years.
Oh, my goodness. What are you on, Dilantin or Tegretol, or what are they giving you?
I've taken Tegretol early on. It did not work for me. I was on Dilantin for 18 years.
Oh, my gosh.
They've switched me. I've tried Trileptal. That one didn't work. They've had me on Keppra for 5 years.
Okay, you're breaking my heart here. Let's not talk anymore about the horrible poison you're taking. Here's the deal. You have epilepsy, seizure disorders, correct?
Yes, sir. I have a traumatic brain injury from a car accident.
Okay. Well, now it's a little bit different than if you have just a biochemical or a degenerative condition. It's a little bit different if you have some trauma in there, but you can still do a lot of things. Number one, the most important is for everybody out there listening who's got seizure disorder, or problems with seizure disorders, especially kids, you got to know about what's called the ketogenic diet. The ketogenic diet is something we've talked about. We talk about all the time on this program, even though we don't call it the ketogenic diet. The ketogenic diet is they call it a moderate protein diet and a high fat or moderate fat diet and a very, very restricted carbohydrate diet. It turns out that when your blood sugar drops or when you have changes in blood sugar, this can trigger brain chemical issues, especially seizures. So it's so important. And this is one of the most important health strategies for everybody, but especially if you have an unstable biochemistry. That's what seizures are, really. It's unstable biochemistry. But for everybody, it's very important to keep your blood sugar stable. Next to working with the digestive system, keeping your blood sugar stable is the most important biochemical health strategy you can do, but especially if you have problems with seizures. So the ketogenic diet means more protein, less foods that mess up your insulin, bread, pasta, oatmeal, grains, processed foods, snack bars, restaurant foods, fruit juices, desserts. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about here. Staying away from those as much as you can, and instead getting your calories from coconut oil, from butter, from saturated fats, from protein, whey protein, egg protein, even vegetable protein, lots of vegetables, and staying away from anything that messes up your blood sugar. That's the most important step for all seizure issues. It would be a good idea for you to Google the ketogenic diet and seizures. Ketogenic, by the way, is spelled K as in King, E-T-O-G-E-N-I-C, ketogenic diet. Then there's some awesome nutrients for helping stabilize brain chemistry. The B vitamins are the most important brain chemicals. I always call the B vitamins the building vitamins, but you could call them the brain vitamins too. They're just as important for the brain as they are for building. The B vitamins are important for energy production, and if we eat processed foods or the standard American diet, we're not going to get enough B vitamins guaranteed. Where do you get B vitamins in a supplemental form? Beyond Tangy Tangerine. In fact, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine excels. This is where it stands out in importance. in terms of water-soluble nutrients like the B vitamins and also electrolytes. The word electrolyte, what do you think of when you hear the word electrolyte? You think electricity. And seizure disorders are an electrical disorder. So anything you could do to improve electrical conductivity is going to be important. In addition to the B vitamins, your electrolytes are important. That means sipping on that BTT all day long is not an option for you, in my opinion, my dear. It's a must-do. In fact, I'll tell you what. If you will, Stacy, there, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
If you send me an email, say Stacy from Tennessee in the subject heading, and put your address in there, I'll send you out a free Beyond Tangy Tangerine on me, and you can try it out. I'll pay for the shipping. I'll do everything. All I need you to do is send me an address, and I'll send this out to you, and you can try this for yourself. But sip on it. I want you to sip on it all day long. Don't drink it all at once. Okay?
I have taken Tangy Tangerine, and I have been on the ketogenic diet.
And it hasn't helped you?
No, I am taking coconut oil daily.
No, hang on. Has it helped you? Have you noticed any difference?
I have lost 33 pounds.
Well, that's pretty darn good.
Well, no, I mean, I was already pretty small. I pretty much feel like, sir, I'm on my last.
Well, no. Let's help you out. Don't run away, ma'am. We want to help you out here, okay? So it's a good thing that you're on the BTT, you're on the ketogenic diet. Stay on it. But let's get you some more ideas. Are you doing any kind of exercise, bodybuilding exercise, weight building exercises, or muscle building exercises?
Well, I also have degenerative disc disease.
Well, no. I don't want to know what you have. I want to know if you're doing any building exercises.
I am a very active person.
No, I didn't ask you that, sweetheart. Didn't ask you that. I said, are you doing any building exercises?
No, sir, I'm not.
Okay. Well, that's what we want you to do. We want to get some meat on your bones here, but not fat meat. We want to get muscle meat on your bones. So after you want to get in the gym and start doing, you don't have to do a lot. You don't have to do a lot. You know what? You don't even need to go to the gym. You can just do stairs, or you can even do sitting and standing exercises. Hang on. We got to take a break, Stacy. But I really want to finish this up because I want to take care of you, so don't go away. And then if you're on hold, hang tight. We'll try to get to as many calls as we can here. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You are listening to The Brightside on the Genesis Communication Network. We'll be back right after this.
If you suffer seasonal or environmental allergies and your doctor has told you that the only answer is medications for the rest of your life, Dr. Peter Glidden has an alternative solution that doesn't involve drugs with terrible side effects.
One of my favorite add-on products to the 90 essential nutrients for people who are suffering with allergies is a product called Cell Shield RTQ. Cell Shield RTQ. The Q in that product stands for a biochemical called quercetin, and quercetin is a natural antihistamine. It doesn't flag out your immune system like antihistamines do.
To manage your allergies without a lifetime of prescription or over-the-counter drugs, order Youngevity's Cell Shield RTQ today by calling 855-347-3696. That's 855-347-3696 or on the web at fireyourmdnow.com. That's fireyourmdnow.com.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows. Pause and rewind live TV. Even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MyTV. 1-855-905-MyTV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MyTV. 1-855-905-MyTV.
It's hard to imagine when things are going reasonably well just how quickly things can change. But what would it take? Economic collapse? Massive crop failure? Chemical or biological attack? So many situations could find you in the grocery looking to pick up food for your family only to find that the shelves are empty. There's nothing. Don't let that happen. Act today to make sure that if it ever comes to that, you and your family will be provided for. Visit freezedryguy.com to look at the wide variety of survival foods available. Freeze-dried foods from the Freeze Dry Guy store longer, rehydrate faster, are nutritionally superior to, and taste better than any other long-term storage food available. Visit freezedryguy.com or call toll-free 866-404-3663. freezedryguy.com.
We are America's largest independently owned communications network, GNC.
All right, we're back on the Brightside talking to Stacy in Tennessee. Stacy, so I'm going to go a little bit fast, but here's what I'd like you to do, my dear. If you shoot me an email, put your phone number on there and also your address. I'll send you out a BTT just for being sweet. And then if you put your phone number on there, I'm going to give you some personal help because you got a lot of stuff going on, and I can't really give you the best treatment here on the radio. But for all the listeners, I want everybody to hear what I'm going to say to you. Okay? It doesn't matter that you're very active. It matters that you're building some muscle. And that's why you want it. You don't necessarily need to go to the gym, although that's not a bad idea. Maybe get a trainer. But if you don't want to do that, you can do muscle building exercises just from the comfort of your own home, just by sitting in a chair and then standing up really, really slowly and then sitting down really, really slowly. Maybe taking 15 or 20 seconds to stand, 15 or 20 seconds to sit. And if you lift your arms up really high while you're doing it, you'll get a nice upper body workout while you're doing that. And it's not that easy to do. You probably won't even be able to do it more than once or twice. But then you build yourself up. And you can create different exercises, maybe add a little bit of weight, have a book in each hand over time, and that'll give you a little bit more of a upper body workout. And it doesn't take much to do it, but that'll help you build some muscle. And then when you're done with your workout, make sure that's when you want to do your protein and your vitamins, and that will help build some muscle. Then there's tremendous nutrients for the brain. I know you said you're on the BTT. That's great, and the coconut oil. You may want to think about taurine. 100 milligrams of taurine, very stabilizing for electrical energy. That's why you'll find it in Red Bull. Helps stabilize electrical energy in the heart and also in the brain. There's a supplement called GABA, G-A-B-A. Have you heard of that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Are you on it?
I have taken gabapentin in the
past. Not gabapentin. That's a drug. I'm talking about GABA, G-A-B-A. That's a nutrient. It's actually a brain chemical, and that might help you. 200 milligrams a day of that. Lithium orotate, that might help you, around 5 milligrams or so of lithium orotate. There's a nutrient called glycine, G-L-Y-C-I-N-E, that's been used to help treat epilepsy and seizures for many years, actually. Glycine supplements, maybe 1,000 milligrams a day of glycine, that can help you. There's another really neat nutrient called inositol, that might help, maybe 100 milligrams or so, even up to 500 milligrams of inositol, in addition to all the B vitamins. Those are very, very important. And then don't forget about plain old vitamin C. That can be helpful for seizure disorders, and I'd be taking a couple 1,000 milligrams of that a day. You get some in the BTT, but additionally, some additional vitamin C can help. Magnesium can help. 5-HTP might be helpful too. And of course, all your fatty nutrients, especially essential fatty acids, omega-3s. You're probably taking a bunch of those, but you may not have taken some of them. And those can be helpful. And then if you shoot me an email with your phone number, I'll get back to you, and you and I can have a conversation on the phone, and we can give you some more help. Anything else you want to add, Stacey? You've already done everything. Everything I just said.
No. I have written down everything. I've already sent you an email.
Oh, you have? But now we're friends. Now you and I are buddies, so now I know
I sent
you.
you one out this morning, actually, before I contacted you.
Oh, how cute.
Now my mouth is swelling, and I may have to go back to the emergency room.
Well, let me before you go to the emergency room, I'll give you a call sometime this afternoon, okay, Stacy from Tennessee?
Okay.
What did you say in your subject, so I know to look, because I get tons of emails?
I put allergic reaction to seizure medication.
Okay, good. I'll get back to you today, Stacy. Okay, thanks for your call. I wish I could give you some more help, but we got a bunch of calls I want to get to. I always try to get to all the calls I can, and it just doesn't seem to happen. John in Missouri, welcome to the Brightside. What's up, my friend? John in Missouri, M.O., the show me state. What's up, my friend? How you doing?
Still having trouble. I'm on longevity. I'm gluten-free.